What is self-love and what does that even look like? I have had so many of you ask me these questions in my sessions, and when we start to dive into what exactly that is, you start to realize that there is so much more to this than feeling confident or grabbing yourself that extra ice cream that you wanted on your way home. When you truly learn to love yourself, it can change your life. And I'm not just talking about a little, I'm talking it can completely transform everything within your life, from your relationships to your job to your life path. Self-love is one of the most incredible things that you can give yourself. Now, don't get me wrong, it's not the easiest path to take. Self-love can be extremely difficult and can even mean you taking steps that you don't necessarily want to take, but need to take for the sake of your mental health and future well-being. But even though self-love is not always the easiest journey to take, it is by far worth it. Hi, my name's Angelica. I'm a master certified life coach, a certified relationship coach, and I'm the author of this popular toxic relationship handbook that you can find on Amazon. And I'm about to explain 3 very important things you need to know about self-love and how to do it. Number 1. Self-love means setting boundaries. When you don't set boundaries, you allow people to walk all over you and cross lines you don't want to even have crossed. They might not even know that they're crossing them because you haven't spoken up about it and how it affects you. Remaining quiet can affect your mental health. It can cause increased amount of stress and decreased amounts of self-worth. It can affect your sleep and your relationships. And it can also cause you to feel like you're being taken advantage of. It's so important to understand that boundaries are a form of self-respect. And boundaries give you the space you need to be able to take care of your mental and emotional well-being. I want to encourage you to set a goal for yourself and to set one new boundary every week on the issues that are most deeply affecting you. And I want to encourage you to do this until you feel like you have the space you need for your well-being. Number 2, self-love means treating yourself equal to those who you love. I want you to get into the mindset that you're no longer going to tolerate treating yourself beneath others. I understand you have this big, beautiful, and giving heart, but you are not less than those you love, and you don't deserve to treat yourself as if you are. So from now on, it's really time to stop doing that. Stop treating yourself as if your needs don't matter as much as everyone else's. Don't get me wrong, you might end up feeling selfish because it's out of the ordinary for you. But I want you to remember this. Selfishness is putting your needs above others. Self-love is putting your needs equal to others. And that's a huge difference. Another difference is that self-love doesn't cause damage, while selfishness does. Now, if you have toxic people in your life, they might pretend like what you're doing is causing them damage. Do not allow them to manipulate you. Just because you're inconveniencing them because you're putting your needs equal to theirs doesn't mean you're being selfish. And toxic people tend to be very against you finally respecting yourself enough to set boundaries and love yourself. And they're like this because they're so used to taking advantage of you that when you stop allowing it, they get upset. Let them get upset. Now I'm going to get to number 3, but before I do, if you're not already subscribed to my channel, please pause this video and take a moment and do so. Every week I put out new videos to help you get through the difficulties of life, and you're not gonna wanna miss out on them. Now let's get to number 3. Self-love means making decisions that are best for you and your long-term well-being. I want you to ask yourself, is this the life that you want in the next 5 years? Or do you want something different? If you're wanting something different, then it's time to make changes. And if you're not sure how to do that, I recommend hiring a coach. You can even book a one-on-one session with me if you'd like. I have the link in my description if that's something you're wanting to move forward with. In the end, you deserve to live the life you want to live. And it is okay to be afraid to take those first few steps. But don't allow the fear to rule you. Don't allow the fear to control your life. Instead, I want you to work with the fear and move through it. Now let me ask you, what are some things you're struggling with when it comes to self-love? I would love to hear what you have to say in the comment section. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video. And be sure to check out my other videos on self-love. I hope you have a beautiful day.